Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Along Sugar Ray Robinson, one of the most skilled boxers to ever lace up the gloves, inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame in 1990, and he fights out of Harlem, New York. Kahn.
This bout is scheduled.
A lot of trash talk between these two. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. One punch could change everything in this battle. Good counter punch. That counter shot lands. Well done with that counter shot. Kahn in some real trouble. And down goes Amir Kahn. When can you miss it? Good thing we can watch that all over again.
I need to see that again.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, like freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
The story was supposed to go for Amir Kahn. And down he goes. What an upset this could be as Kahn is down. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
Shot for... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
They're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Gotta waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then gotta...
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Kahn in that last round. Well, this is a very important break here for this fighter. They've been knocked down twice. On to the second round. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
And that jab just missed with the left hand. Nice counter punch right up the middle. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They figure out the combination to this safe.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
These two lightweights are showing you why they are the best of the best. Nice counter shot. And he scores with the counter. Good counter punching. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. When are we going to see a jab from these two? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Robinson in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close. The bell rings and we start the third. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter shot. Perfect counter lands. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The straight right just misses. There's a counter shot. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talking about Robinson in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close. Here we go to the fourth round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Going to shake out the arms and legs and move around a little bit. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Punch, counter punch. Nice defense on that left uppercut. Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Counter punch. Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Amir Khan is rocked! And Amir Khan finally on the canvas. And as we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal. 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Kahn in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Oh boy, Amir Khan, dang! And he just put Amir Khan down. And look at that body shot. They couldn't have thrown it any better.
Where did that come from? What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you continue.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Jordan, look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You still want to fight.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up.
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Kahn in that last round.
They believe they're fighting.
On to the 6th round. And there's the bell to start the round. That counter punch caught him clean. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Nice counter. Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
It's the one who draws first blood, Tom. That's what you've got to look at. If you get and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
He's going to loosen things up here. Let's see how he does with this fancy footwork. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been... And there's the bell for round 7. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until the senses have come back.
They exchange punches. The courage on display here is incredible. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Catch and shoot. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Beautiful counter shot. Perfect counter shot. What a punch. Both men step back for just a moment. How about that time counter shot? Those punches add up. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. That bell could not have come. And they're back at it again here in round 8. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Defense is not an option for these two. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Perfect punch. Do you believe what we are seeing? You'd like to see more jabs. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges